Every river has a story, and that story begins long before the water ever reaches the channels. Today we're followed by a single drop of water as it travels through the drainage basin system, a journey shaped by nature, gravity and time. Our journey begins with precipitation, the moment water enters the drainage basin. This can fall as rain, snow, sleet or hail depending on the temperature and conditions in the atmosphere. As our drop falls, it joins millions of others, each one taking a slightly different path. Some land on rooftops, some on mountains, some on fields, but every drop marks the start of a new chapter in the drainage basin. Interception. Not all the water moves straight away. Some of it is stored, held in place until conditions change. Interception. Trees and vegetation catch raindrops before they reach the ground. Some evaporate right off, the leaves never touching the soil. Soil moisture. Other drops seep into the soil, filing tiny gaps between particles. Here, water may stay for hours, days or even longer. Surface storage. Lakes, puddles and reservoirs act like natural bowls, collecting water on the surface. Groundwater. Deep underground water fills cracks in the even spaces in rocks, forming aquifers, huge hidden stores that can hold water for years or even centuries. These stores act like nature's pause button, slowing the movement of water through the basin and controlling how quickly rivers respond to rainfall. When water begins to move, we call these movements transfers, the pathways that guide our drop through the drainage basin. Surface runoff / overland flow. If the ground is saturated, frozen or impermeable, water flows across the surface, racing downhill toward the river. Infiltration. If the soil can absorb water, our drop sinks downward from the surface into the upper layers of the ground. Percolation. From there it may continue deeper, moving from the soil into the underlying rock layers. Through flow. Some water travels sideways through the soil, making its way towards the river channel. Groundwater flow. Deep underground, water moves even more slowly, creeping through rock layers. This can take months, years or even decades. Each transfer is different. It's like a different road on a map. Some are fast, some are slow, but all of them help shape the river's flow. Eventually, every drop must leave the drainage basin. These are outputs, the final steps of the journey. Water that reaches the channel flows downstream, joining large rivers and eventually reaching the seaside. This is called river discharge. Evapotranspiration. Some water returns to the atmosphere. It may evaporate from surfaces like soil, lakes and rivers, or be released by plants through transpiration. Once it rises back into the atmosphere, the cycle begins again, ready to fall as precipitation and start the journey all over. From sky to soil, from underground to ocean, the drainage basin is a dynamic system that never stops moving. Every drop has a journey, and now you've followed one from start to finish, discovering the hidden pathways that shape every river on Earth. Here's some extra footage that we were originally going to use, but we decided not to.
Lining them up like ladies, ponies at the track. It's my chocolate time.